folks, and welcome back to the shed. I know I haven't put a video up for a long time, but unfortunately due to my wife's health I just haven't had time to actually get much done in the workshop or on social media, and I'm behind on both sides. I would like to say a big thank you to the lads who run the wood turning symposium, although again, because for the same reasons I couldn't leave the house, I couldn't get down there. I was looking forward to it, I've been looking forward to it for months and months, but these things happen, and there's always next year. But the lads done a great job. I watched the videos and the photographs on Facebook and other social media. Everyone has said what a fantastic time we had. So well done, lads, and from me, thank you very much for all the time and effort that you put in. Okay, that being said, what am I doing? Right, I've got a piece of ash. This is 8 inches across by 3 inches wide. I'm going to turn a bowl. And what I may do is, when the bowl is turned, I may put some of these rings in with these milliput. I watched Jim from the YouTube channel Jimson stuff, and he makes some fantastic jobs of these. I'll put a link down to his channel, go to it and check it out. I've already got this on a screw chuck, and this just goes into the jaws, and I'll decide as we get it turned and have a look at it, just where I'm going to put the milliput. I may even decide not to put it in at all, I don't know yet. But let's take it to the lathe, get set up, and we'll take it from there. Okay, we got this in, up and running. Just check everything's locked. I'm going to put the vacuum system on, so it may be a bit noisy. I may lower the sound down. That's the kind of shape I want. Open toffee dish or candy dish. So not too bad for shape. So what I'm going to do now is do a bit of sanding, and I may put some rings in the foot, but I'll come back to that. I'll do the sanding first, I won't let you watch that, and then I'll come back to you after the sanding. Okay, so that's the outside more or less finished. I'll have to rework the top end of this, but it's just easier to polish the lot. So the next step is hollowing it out. So I'll get it all set up and then I'll come back to you. Okay, we've got this turned round. we've got the jaws in expansion mode and into the recess. The first thing I want to do is straighten off the face and then start working on this corner, this portion, to get the shape that I wanted. So let's see how this goes. I was thinking of something like that, round this edge off and then go inwards. Right, let's carry on. So we're getting there now. We're more or less down to the depth. We don't want to go much further than that because there's a recess in the bottom as well. That's not bad actually, not a bad shape. I can refine this a little bit, and then what my idea was is to put 2 grooves here. There's enough meat there, and put some terracotta milliput into there to make 2 inserts. So what I'll do is I'll give it a bit of a little sand, and see if there's any more shaping needed. So there it has had a good coat of sand and sealer. Now it's got to be cut back with wire wool, but yeah. Now the idea is I'm going to put a groove in round about here, and then fill that groove with the milliput 2-part putty. So I hope you can see that's okay. The sun's coming through the window quite strong at the moment, but this is where we're up to now. We've got the outside more or less finished. We put the groove in, ready to accept the milliput. So what I'll do is I'll put the milliput in, and then I'll rework this just to blend it in. So I'm going to get cleaned up here and get this ready for the milliput, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm all set up now with the bowl back on the lathe. It is balanced. I didn't take it off the actual chuck, so it's running okay. I've got everything ready. I've got the vacuum cleaner underneath here, ready to suck the dust, and this milliput, I'm going to be wearing the respirator and the face mask. So I'm going to be using a negative rake scraper and a skew chisel. So that's what I'm going to be using just to clean them up. So let's get started on this. Okay, right, that's now, we can now start sanding that now. Lines in, we've got to sand it up and then start polishing it. I don't think it's going to look too bad actually. So let me get this sanded now. I'll have a quick hoover up and then I'll start sanding, and I'll come back and show you. Okay, so I'm just putting sand and sealer in now, making sure I get it all in, and then I'll start to rub it with the wire wool. So that's what all I've got to do now. It's really ready for finishing. Well, there it is. It's come out quite a nice bowl. I'm quite happy with it. Hope you can see that okay. I only ended up putting the one ring in because I didn't think this was broad enough the shoulder, and I think it would have looked too crowded with the two rings. But yeah, it's come out quite nice, and I'm quite happy with it. I took it down to 600 grit and then used the grinding paste or the abrasive paste. So yeah, so that's the project. I'll put a couple of stills up at the end, and I'd just like to talk about this the milliput. Okay, well, these are the milliput packets that I got. This one is the standard yellow and grey. I've not used this one only to make a sample piece to see how it come out. So it comes out like a yellowy green when it's mixed together, that one. The white comes out pure white obviously, and the black comes out pure black. I've made a couple of bowls, I'll put pictures up at the end of them, using them too. And the terracotta, well, this bowl that I've just made is the terracotta, so I've used that one. And the final colour is this silver grey. I've not used this yet, but I'm going to use this on my next project just to see how it looks and how it comes out, and then I'll know which ones I want for my next order. I think you have to actually use this stuff and sort of feel it yourself and get the idea of how it works. It's a very handy product because it's a putty, and you can put it into cracks, and you can. It's for a wood turner. It's very good, where it's not runny like an epoxy. So yeah, I like that product. And the bowl itself, well, I actually finished the bowl using Glyn Senior's Yorkshire Grit. That's a good product. I really like that product. It's it does a great job, grinding paste, an abrasive paste, but it does a really nice job there. And then I went over that with the standard Wood Wax 22 clear. That's a product I like. And on top of it all, just to make it a bit harder, I put some micro crystalline on it, just to stop the fingerprints and things on the product. So the bowl itself, as I say, it's okay. I like it. It's a nice bowl. And the milliput, as I said before, Jim's site, Jimson's stuff on YouTube, a fantastic site, not just with milliput, but he uses other products as well and other techniques. I'll put a link up below because it's worth a watch. It's a good channel. So that's about it. I'd just like to say thank you all for watching. Big thank you to the subscribers, and until next time, bye for now.